This is a walkthrough of the Civilization 6 menu systems. So, very simple when you first load in. Just gives you this cool little animated backdrop. Then you have the options of single player, multiplayer, game options, additional content, tutorial, benchmark, world builder, and exit desktop, of course. So, in the game options, it gives you quite a bit of customizability. You can customize the game settings themselves. Graphics, you can choose if you have multiple graphics card setup, you can choose which one it uses, as well as other graphics settings. Audio, you can choose how much of a difference each of these have. You can have sound effects a little bit lower if you want, and so on. You can choose your display language. You can edit your interface, including a colorblind accessibility mode, which gives you 3 different options. Then you can also edit all of your key bindings and application settings. This is a pretty good menu system. It's pretty simple to look at. When you hover over things, it shows you what you can click on, and it's not too complicated. When you're done, you can confirm them and go back. So next, we also have additional content. You can control your mods through this, and there's also nice buttons for enable all or disable all. It also shows you all of your subscribed content on the Steam Workshop. You can also enter a tutorial mode. You can benchmark your system, and they now have a world builder. Let's hop into a game. So they have multiple scenarios that you can choose from. As well as just go ahead and play now. So here we can see it shows you what your civilization's different buffs are. And you can kind of gather from this what kind of victory you should be going for. Then once you are ready to begin the game, it gives you this nice big button. Now that we're in the game, you can see that we have a little mini-map down here. This tells you whenever there's something you need to do before your turn ends. It shows you all of your different stats, how much gold you have, how much you're making, and that's always depicted by the superscripted number, is how much you're getting per turn. When we open up the tech tree, it looks a little bit overwhelming, but it also gives you a little mini menu option for new players that isn't quite so ominous. And also recommends different things for you to do. You also have these different lenses that you can view. This is the settler one. It highlights in green where you will have better housing, which is directly correlated to water, then also where you cannot find your cities. So let's go ahead and found this. This also depicts where a good spot for a city will be. And it gives you a little pop-up saying some benefits of these different spots. To found your city, it's pretty easy. You just go ahead and hit the found city option. This is kind of like your civilization's timeline of stuff that's happened. When selected on a unit, you can build units using production on your cities. Everything highlighted in this teal colored ring denotes where you can move your troops. So for example, I kind of want to explore this river more, so I'm going to get them to go there. And now that they have no more moves that they can make, they kind of gray out the icon. We go into this build menu. It shows you very distinctly, these are districts and buildings. These are units that you can build, and you can hide these as well. And it also, once again, gives you a little recommended icon with that same city advisor. You can also queue up different things. When there's a troop in range, denoted by this large target icon, conduct a ranged attack. Again, in the bottom right, it'll tell you exactly what will happen. It also is helpful by showing you this curve at exactly the unit that you'll be attacking. When a unit is damaged, this little health icon will show up. Green is full health, and red is almost no health. On the right side here, just above your notification wheel, it'll tell you different things that have just happened. So I've just increased the trade route capacity, which means that I can now trade with Babylon. For sake of UI testing, I'm going to show you what happens when a unit dies. So this is showing me in the bottom right that I will most certainly die, but it will also take some of his health. And then it gives me a notification here that my unit has been killed, and it shows me it centers on whoever killed the unit. When dealing with other civilizations, it'll be in your upper right. This will show your world rankings. Currently I'm leading in science. And then it will also show any civilizations that you've met and their positions in the world. That will conclude my civilization UI overview. Definitely check the game out, it's pretty fun.